Okay, this is Firework for Pranavi, Guru Prasad, and anybody else who wants to borrow this video to work on their piece of music. This piece is not very difficult, but it's a little bit tricky. The bowings and the counting are tricky. So we're going to start at 13. Actually, we're going to start at measure 12. There are lots of places in here where you're going to need to retake the bow. And I know sometimes that seems like a lot of work, but you really need to do it for it to work correctly. So when you retake the bow, you'll be at the frog, right? You got to retake the bow there. Whenever you've got a rest, pretty much we have to retake the bow. There's some places where you're going to stop, just stop the bow like. There'll be some places where you simply stop the bow between downs or ups. So I'll make sure you know where those are. And so you need a pencil. You need a pencil. Also, there's some places where you need to use fourth finger. Measure 17, on the third beat, the A, do not play open A there because the notes on either side of it are on the D string, second finger. So use a 4 there. There was another place where there was the fourth finger needed, and we'll run into that and I'll find it. Right now I can't think of where it is. But we will find that place, and I will let you know. Okay, so let's start at measure 12. Now, don't think, when you see music like this, don't let it scare you. I tell my students, don't get panic brain. Panic brain is where you go into like a mode where you just, have you ever been on the road with your parents and you see a deer beside the road, and all of a sudden, and, if you were a deer, you think, I'd be too smart to run in front of a car. Well, the first thing a deer will do is run, and they don't care which direction they run. They'll run right in front of your car. And that's a panic brain. That's an instinctive panic brain. Just run. Well, that's what happens to violin players when they see music like this. They have panic brains, and they just do crazy things. And all you have to do is do what's on the page, and you'll be fine. Okay? So just don't panic, because panic just makes it worse. Don't have panic brain. Talk to Pranavi about that. I always talk to her about panic brain. Okay, so we're going to start in measure 12 because we have eighth notes there, right? And I'm sorry about the camera angle. So we're going to be playing D, 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 D. We take A, 3, 3, A, then A, 1, 3, 3, down bow, 1, 3, 3, A, up, down, down, up, down, up, down bow, 4, 1, 1, down bow, down bow, 2, down bow, down, up, you're just going to stop your bow, stop a bow, then, this measure 23. Now you need to talk to Miss Jennifer about this. But in measure 23, I would recommend do a changing those bows in that measure. In measure 23, where it says go down bow, go up bow, and then go down bow on the last note of the measure. And that should solve all your problems right there. That will help a lot. Okay, so let's start at measure 21, right on the dotted half note. We're going to play a 3-beat second finger on the D string, right? And we're doing that down bow. So what we're going to do, we're going to play 1, 2, stop, down, up, then stop, up, down, then up bow, up, down, then up bow, up, down, stop, up, down, up. I think I did that wrong, but anyway, I was going to tell you to use 4, the last note of measure 23, 24, 25, but you know what? I think it's okay to use an open there because it's a nice long note, and I don't think it would hurt to play open there. All right, Pranavi, I'm not sure what I told you to do. I just play open there. So let's start back at 21 again. So whenever you have like at 21, you don't have a rest in that measure. You're going to be going down, Just stop, down, up. The next measure, then up. You're just going to stop your bow. You're not going to lift it. Okay. So 20, 21. Tie 2 on the D. Ready? 1, 2. Second finger, down bow, go. 1, 2. Stop. First finger. Then stop. Up bow. 2, 4. That's the 4. That's the other 4. Put a 4 over that A. I knew there was another one. Okay, so let's start at 21 again. So so far you've got 2 4s. You've got one in measure 17 on the 3rd beat at A. And then in where we just were, there in measure 22, the last note of that measure needs to be 4. Okay? Even though it's a nice long A, I think you might get in trouble for that one. Okay? So measure 22, measure 21. Ready? Second finger, down bow, go. 1, 2, stop the bow, first finger, down, up, stop the bow, second finger, up, down, 3, 3, 2, 3, up bow, 2, 3. Then you're going to go down bow, down E, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 1, and up bow. 1, 2, 3, down bow. Down bow, down up. And then you're going to use 4 also. You're going to use 4 in measure 20, on measure 30. On the A, use 4. You're going to use in measure 29, 30, 31. In measure 32, you're going to use a 4 on the A. I'm going to try to catch all these places. So let's start back at measure 29. Measure 29. Ready? 1, 2, 29. First finger, down bow, go. 1, stop, down bow on the D. D2, then down, 4. Stop the bow, down, up, then 4th finger. Okay, that measure is tricky. I think we've had that measure before. 1, 2, 5. That measure is measure 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33, and you have it again at 30. Yep, you have it again at 38, but it's just written differently. And you have it also at 35. So that's going to be, look at measure 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Look at measure 33. You're going to have 1, 5. So it's 1, 5. So the beat's 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to go 1, 2, and you're also going to retake your bow. Retake, 5, 5. Retake, 5, 5. Retake. Right? And then it's the same thing, measure 35. And then measure 38, believe it or not, is the same rhythm, except they don't give you the little rest. So you're going to go. Okay, and also I would not do, talk to Miss Jen about this, but at 38 I would go down, up, down, then up, down, up, then down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so I took out those up bows in parentheses because that's hard to do until you get mature enough to kind of figure that out as a section. So 38, 39, 40, measure 40 and measure 44, I have going up, down, up. Okay? And Miss Jen will understand this. You show them to her and just say, Miss D's crazy. And that's what she said. It might work better. Okay? Okay, so let's start at 38. Okay? 38. Then we're going to go back and do the whole thing. Okay, 38. You ready? 1, 2, A, down bow, go. A, 2, slow bow, then up bow on 4, 4, 4, 3. Stop for a second, put a 4 there, and measure 40. Use 4 there. Use 4 there. So you won't have to worry about that 3. It'll be easy. So let's start back at 38 again. Ready? We're going to start down bow on A. You can start on A. Ready? 38. Ready, go. 2, slow bow, get ready for 4. Here go. 4, 4, 3. Slow bow, then 3 on the A. Hop, 3, 2, A. Slow bow. Get ready for your high 2 and 2, 2, A. 1, 2, 3. Bump, bump. 2, 3. Bump, bump. 4. There's a 4 right there. 4 and measure 47. The A is going to be 4th finger. And I miscounted something. You went right along with me. And then 46, 47, 48, 49. Measure 49. That A is also 4th finger. Use your brain. You know what you're supposed to use 4th finger on. I haven't played this thing all the way through. So, okay, so let's start 38 again. Okay? I'll try to count it correctly. Even teachers make mistakes. Okay, 38. 1, 2, 4, 38, go. A, 2, 1, 2, slow bow, then 4, 4, 4, 3, slow bow, hop your 3 on the A string, 3, 2, slow bow, 1, 2, second finger, high, go, 2, 2, 1, 2, ba, ba, da, 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 da. Stop, down, up, 4, stop, ba, ba, 4th finger, ba, da, 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 ba, 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 1, ba, 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 da, ba, ba, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's look at that for a second. Right there, in measure 50, you have that retake, right? Bop, 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 retake, down, up, 1. Down, up, down, retake, down, up, down. Miss Casey, right there at 54, I think I'd give them a dotted half note with the rest so they'd have time to retake. Because that, if they're not used to do it and don't really understand that changing bow, it's a disaster. They'll miss the downbeat of the next measure. That's just from my experience. Okay, so 51, rest, retake, 1, 2, 3, retake. So, well, the other thing you could do, Miss Casey, is go down bow on that whole note, and then go up, down, up at measure 54. I think I might do that instead, because if you do that, then it works perfectly to go down bow and measure 55. So I would say, just don't do that disguised up bow and just go up, down, up at measure 54. Okay, so let's start it. We're going to go up, down, up at measure 54. Let's see how that works. So let's start at measure 50. Okay, ready? Bump, retake, bump, retake, bump, bump. Ready? And retake. 4th finger. So let's put a 4th finger there in measure 51. 51, use 4th finger. See that again. Measure 50. 1, 2, ready, go. Retake. 4th finger. Retake. 1, 2. Now up bow. Ba, 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 1. Rest down bow. 3, 2. I can see what you want to do there. Okay, there's a retake in measure 59. You might want to mark that. And that way the bowing will end up like the guy wants it. All right. So let's start at 54. No, let's don't do it. Let's start at measure 50. Measure 50, our old familiar place there. Okay, you're going down, retake, down, up. Measure 50, first finger on the D. You got to down and retake. 1, 2, ready, go. Retake. 4. Retake. 1, 2. You're going to go up on 3. Up, down, up. Up, 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 down, up, down. 1, 2, down bow and down. Up, down, take, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. Right? That's what they want you to do there. Right? That big up bow. I think that's what you would do. All right? So, in review, starting at measure 13, because measure 13 is where it gets challenging. We've got some places where we're using 4. We've got some places where we switch the bowings. Miss Jen, this is up to Miss Jen, actually. All right. So I tell you what, let's play it from the beginning. Not too fast. I'll tell you where we are if you should get lost. So let's start from the very beginning, not very fast, and we'll take the repeat. Okay, we'll take the repeat, first ending and then second ending. Okay, let's do it from the beginning. Okay, about like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and don't be crazy. Ready? And don't have panic brain. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Oh, let's talk about this. This should not be here. It should be here. It should be at the frog. It's rock and roll. It's got staccato marks underneath it. No, if you're going to do it in the middle, you're going to want to do this. You're going to want to ya-ya your bow. No ya-yas. No ya-ya. No, we want here. Right here. Relaxed arm. Curved pinky. Curved thumb on your bow hold, right? Right there. You don't have to do it right here, but right there. Lower, almost to the frog. Okay, ready? Beginning. 1 and 2 and second finger, ready, go. 3, first finger, D, 3, number 5, first finger, D, stay on the D, second finger, first finger, measure 11, 12, here we go. Down, up, down, up. Second finger, 4, 1. Stop your bow, a bow. Once more finger. Up, bow, up, down. Then you stop, down. Stop, down, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, bow, down, up, down, bow, 4. Rest. Up, up, ba, da, 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 da. 1, 2, fourth finger. Down, bow, D, 2, 4. Down, bow, down, 2. Rest. Ba, 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 da, da, da. 1, 2, make it 38, and ba, ba, Then we're going to go down bow on the 3, and 3, 2, and down bow, set it, then 2 up bow, 2, 2, and 1, 2, up bow. Up bow, 4th finger, 2 down bow, 2, 4th finger, bow, down bow, down, up, down, up, down, bow, 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 2, 3, up bow, bow, da, da, ba, 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 2, 3, 4, down bow, 3, 2, and you take, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, bow. Whoopsie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I hit my music stand, all right? So it's not really that hard. You've just got to look ahead. I know Miss Casey has taught you about looking ahead. You can't look like just at where you are. It's just like driving a car. And one day you're going to want to drive a car. And if you only look at where you are, you're going to run into things and you're going to make mistakes and have accidents. Just like driving a car, you have to look ahead. And the further you can look ahead and be prepared to play those notes, the better you can be. So this is not impossible. There are a couple of places where you need to use 4th finger that I did not get down here, but Miss Casey will find those places. All right. So I hope this video helps. Ask Miss Casey about these bowing changes. I really do think they help a lot. All right. So I'd love to hear you when you play this piece. All right. So practice, practice, practice. Bye.